Because next to my TV there was a cat
Right?
cleaning itself. It looked like this.
What the fuck?
That's distracting me. See, there's a cat washing itself.
This podcast's really going down the drain at this point. Hey guys. Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. You're perfect. I love the hair. I love those shoes. This is stories about stories. This is Samu.
I'm Samu.
And my name's Empu.
He's Empu.
Yeah.
That's right.
Definitely not anything else. Just me. Right.
Talk to the mic.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Okay,
Nice. Anyway, we watched a movie and we want to talk to you about it. Oh yeah, it's a
Funky Friday.
Funky Friday, everybody.
Friday.
And you know what that means? We picked a movie for ourselves, and this time I picked it because I won again.
Yeah, you won. You're going on a streak here with your rock, paper, scissors. We're gonna have to change that.
Yeah, we're gonna change it, and we're gonna just do something else.
I guess
we should play a game of chess every time. That would probably
be a nice, quick thing to do at the end.
Sure, just okay.
But yeah, we'll discuss that because this week at the end of this week we'll announce what we watch next time, and it's from the viewers' pick. But for now, it's what you picked last time.
Yes, and that is the Star Trek first movie, 1980.
Isn't it 1979?
What?
I thought it's 1979.
Shit! No, oh god, let's start again. Start the episode again.
No, it's okay. We'll just go with that.
Yeah. It's 1978. I was wrong.
79.
9? What?
It doesn't matter. It's just a year.
I'm the one who's supposed to know the trivia.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just
fine. I did read some, but I won't talk about them now.
Yeah. Anyway, Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Have you ever seen the actual show Star Trek? The old one.
The very old one. That was from the 60s.
Because then I guess they made the movie with.
They got the same actors from the show, and they made a movie with them.
I think that's the idea of it. Probably like, hey, let's make a movie now about it. Yeah. And they made a few of them, I guess. There's also some of like there's the next generation.
There's like 7 movies of Star Trek.
Yeah, but
a lot. Anyway, I wasn't much of a Star Trek fanboy.
Me neither. Oh, we should have done this at the start.
Oh, that's right. Right. They didn't do this in the movie, though, did they?
They did it at one point when
I wasn't watching.
When Spock is like talking to the other guys or something, and they're trying to put the necklace on him, and he's like, "No, I'm not wearing necklaces, boy."
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's go through the plot. Right.
Yeah.
We're not Star Trek fanboys. So
we knew almost nothing of Star Trek beforehand, except that there's like this and then
spaceships,
ears
Spock,
and spaceships. And William Shatner is there in some versions.
Yeah, we start out with a captain. Like, no, we don't. What?
No, there's some battle going on with the Klingons. Did you, by the way, have subtitles for this film?
No.
Okay, good, because I was wondering, like, are they gonna expect me to know Klingon?
Yeah,
I guess
I did have subtitles for the Klingon. But the thing was that I was doing something else right in the beginning, and then I had like noise coming out, and then I didn't catch the beginning of the movie.
I didn't really get what the idea of the beginning was. Like, it was just a fight with some ships.
I guess they were fighting with spaceships, and then
I don't know if
then this a big spaceship gets swallowed by a dark force, and then they get broken down, and the Enterprise, which is the Captain Kirk's vessel,
he's been gone for a while though now.
Yeah, now he's like a retired captain. He comes back. It's actually taking place 4 years. On the timeline of Star Trek, 4 years after the show ended.
So that's
so he's been out of.
So it's like the movie reunion they do with some movies these days, or some series these days. Like, well, the show is over, but maybe they'll continue it in a movie.
Yeah, and they did.
Like, that's what happened with this, I guess.
And then there's this young captain, and they keep fighting over the captain's role.
Yeah, there's kind of the thing. Now there's the new captain of the ship and stuff, and then Kirk comes back and goes, "This is a very important mission, and I have experience."
Yeah, that's not how it talked, though.
It's not. He doesn't do it. He doesn't do it quite like that in the movie. Yeah. I'm doing it very over the top.
We're really going back to this one, huh?
Yes.
We're just really going back to the William Shatner we had last time, really. We're just running out of ideas at this point.
Exactly.
Good. Great.
We need a Spock.
Anyway, I was supposed to be the Spock.
Anyway, yeah.
He had funky eyebrows, though.
Yeah, he's cool. What's his name? He died just a while ago, like a few months ago.
Leonard Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy, that's right. I blanked out for a moment.
By the way, Leonard Nimoy did not want to do this movie. He was like fucking mad about this. He did not want to do this movie at all. He was so pissed. There was like half of the trivia for this movie was just like, in the production of this movie, Leonard Nimoy did not want to be on the scene.
That's why he doesn't show up until like halfway into the movie.
Actually, in the original
he does show for a moment, but then
he in the original one he wasn't there. Like the movie, the script, he wasn't there because they didn't get him, and then they added him later.
I like how it's a big thing when he comes onto the ship, and they're like,
"Holy shit,
it's fucking Spock, man!"
And I was like, "Who is what? What?" They're so excited.
The prodigal son returns, but it's Spock, man.
Yeah, sure. What?
It's Spock.
What's his deal? He's like very logical.
He's very logical. He's got pointy ears. Right. He does this sometimes.
I'll admit it. I did like his character.
He was that burst.
Cool. He was cool. Anyway, the Enterprise gets sent on a mission to block this darkness, this energy coming out of space.
Yeah, there's something coming towards Earth, I guess,
which keeps destroying ships.
Yeah, it's in some kind of a cloud in space,
and the Enterprise is the only.
Yeah, it's also isn't it also the kind of closest and something. So that's why this specific ship has to go there because
yeah.
It's like,
so they want to stop it from destroying Earth.
It has the best chance.
And they do get to the cloud, and the cloud starts attacking them.
It's a long trip, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like...
This movie, actually, in a way, I felt like, I'm gonna lock these doors.
Oh, shit. Whoa, we're in a bad neighborhood. Whoa, that's a car. God damn.
Okay.
Is that a black man?
It's coming for us.
No, that's Leonard Nimoy.
It's Leonard Nimoy, come on!
Oh, shit.
Oh, he walked
Join the episode. Come on, guy.
He doesn't want to be here.
He's vacationing in Finland
he doesn't
after he fake died.
He does.
Wow, that's terrible.
No, it's like Elvis.
Yeah.
They'll come to vacation in Finland after that.
As we know, Finland's just a fake country. This is a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it's
Finland's
where all
just a
the
fake
Walt
country
Disney is living it out in here with his
his Elvis,
ectoskeleton.
Michael Jackson.
Yep, they're all here having a party down there at the
that's
the
actually
beach.
funny that they came to this town and they're on the beach.
We really should have gotten them into the episode, or at least in the background.
This is how dedicated we are to you guys. We are doing this instead of joining the party.
Yeah.
Anyway,
after a really long, drawn-out trip to the place where there's lots of stairs and kind of talk about electronics or whatever.
Yeah, it's funny because in this movie, like, half the lines are just nonsense. Like, activate the hydro ray, let's point out the beam of tractoring, and I'm like, right, get to the point. And this means, there's actually a line that goes like, the hydro beam must be activated. Take the electric pulse. And this means that we'll get there. Okay,
also there's the part where on the trip, Captain Kirk goes like, activate hyperdrive or something, hyperwarp or something. And then they're all like, no, the ship's not ready for that yet. And he's like, let's activate it now. I say, activate hyperdrive. And then they're like, okay, well, sir, the captain says so. And then they go in the wormhole or something because...
And then there's an asteroid?
And then it's like really slowed down and there's a asteroid! Fire the torpedo! And then they shoot an extra.
It's funny.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then afterwards,
let's just... Let's go through the plot very quickly.
Let's get to the... Because then they
go inside the cloud. They find
it's like a big sort of ship-looking thing.
Yeah, they find a ship thingy, and it turns out that's actually Voyager number 6. Oh shit! Did you get that one?
That I saw.
I'd like you to explain the ending, actually.
Okay, so what happens in the movie? So when they get to the space cloud,
right?
They find there's this big kind of thingy that's like they kind of think it's a ship at first, but it turns out it's like a living machine, basically.
Yeah.
And it gets them in their tractor beam. There's a light of like some kind of laser thingy that shows up inside their ship,
right,
where all the people are, and then it like I guess kills one of them, this bald woman who had like a romance sort of with this.
Yeah, I know.
With the old captain.
Kills?
Well, sort of. I mean,
I
it
guess.
teleports her, I guess, out of there.
Yeah,
But they
and
think
then?
she's dead at first. And then they send back like sort of a robot version of her or something, but it still has like all her emotions and stuff, and there's this little thing. Because that's
Sure.
like the living machine's way of communicating with the carbon life forms as it refers to the humans as.
So
And it just
what happens in the end?
Yeah, but it just has a bunch of questions from them and stuff, and they try to figure out a way to get out of this or whatever. And it pulls their ship inside. Oh wait, no,
Right.
that's right. They find out what the reason of why this thing is heading towards Earth, and it's because it wants to meet its creator.
Right?
This big living thingy. Spock goes inside it like through the anus or something, and he finds out that
What? What movie are you watching? Through its anus? You think that hole was...
There's the big
There's
thing.
like... What?
He says there's
Have you ever seen an anus before?
but it's a space anus.
No, it's like a fucking... It's like a cupcake.
No,
More
but
like,
it's but he says the orifice. He
Sure.
says, I'm going it in through the orifice, and there's this big thing going like.
I can't imagine what kind of movie this was for you. That
What if
you thought that they infiltrated the machine guy through his anus.
When the human centipede guy hears about this,
He is gonna get excited real.
That's a huge space.
I think
anus.
there's the reason Leonard Nimoy did not want to do this film. All right, Nimoy, you're gonna be flying through a space anus. Right.
Fuck.
The scene where Nimoy
Fuck
flies
this.
through this. Fuck that shit. Right. Sure, and then they give the machine that's looking for its creator.
So let me explain this now.
Just going.
Yeah, so yeah,
Just gonna keep explaining.
They find out it's a living thing. The whole ship is the thing itself. It wants to.
I'm gonna just head out for a bit. You can just keep going.
It finds out.
No,
they found out that it wants to go to Earth to meet its creator, and I think it's called. What is it? It calls itself like Virgo or something.
It's called Vigor.
Viger, that's right, Viger. Viger is what it calls itself. Viger wants to find creator or something and stuff. And then Spock has kind of figured out that this thing is still a child. It wants to go to Earth, but it needs, but it doesn't know what or why, but it just needs. You have to, do... Yeah. And... And then Kirk starts doing some pulling off some of his moves, some famous Kirk moves.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Then
You think he starts dancing with the robot?
No, that's not what he does.
They do a dance off with the robot. He's like carbon alien forms.
No, he just kind of goes like, "Oh, see, the spotlight was on me there because I'm." Telling the ending.
I know.
Yeah, so then Kirk realizes that so listen to me now, spaceship. We know what this creator is. We know what it's all about. We know the answers, but we're not gonna tell you. No, not until you let us in and we get to talk to the man himself or you in the middle of your being and stuff. You leave Earth alone now. We're gonna tell you.
This is such a weird movie for you. I can't. What is happening in your head that you see all this anus? You see these fucking anuses and these guys talking in weird tones. All right, little Mr. Robot.
I'm just simplifying it for the viewers.
I get it.
Yeah. Anyway, so then the spaceship is or the living machine or whatever is like, I want to know the answers. I'm gonna leave the Earth alone now. Just please comply. Tell me what the creator is. You can come in. And then they find out that I guess there's like that old Voyager thing. They found out that it calls itself Viger because some of the letters are
old
like
satellite Voyager 6 has been gone out to space, and then it had the mission to collect all the data, and then it kept repeating that until it built itself a massive robot body, and then he went to Earth. And
so it ended up being this huge living machine thing, but still with the same mission that it wants to collect data.
Right. Right. So that's it. And then they calm him down by giving him one of the humans, one of the one that was in love with the girl that disappeared. And now,
yeah, because he kind of wanted to be with the girl again, sort of in a way. So
Kind
he was
of.
like, I want this.
So that's kind of a happy ending, I
I
guess.
guess, in a way.
Everyone got what they wanted.
Yeah.
The child got a daddy. And
he got some parents, I guess, or something. Those aren't his real creators, but whatever.
No, yeah, that was kind of a weird part, but sure.
Yeah, he's satisfied. It's just a stupid kid.
Did you notice that there were 0 fight scenes in this movie? No fight scenes.
Yeah, there were a few space battles, or in the beginning there was sort of a thing where they shoot some stuff.
Yep,
But that's no real fights.
That's it's time for you know what?
I am Boost Trivia Corner. Who left this shit in this corner here? Let's clean this up.
Just
Okay.
turn off the what?
Okay, good. That was the jingle.
Right.
Okay, what kind of...
They had no fight scenes because in the earlier
All
years...
the actors had sore backs.
Yeah. They had done like a lot of back exercises and they all just broke their backs.
You heard it here first.
Right, that's... Also, there was another thing.
Okay, what's the real reason?
Right.
the other
the
reason.
Phantom Menace 4 had come out, A New Hope, the Star Wars movie, and they wanted to... Oh, Leonard Nimoy's leaving. Shit.
Leonard Nimoy.
Leonard? No, Leonard. Anyway, they wanted to make a very different movie, so they didn't add any fight scenes deliberately.
They wanted to kind of make it like not seem that we're just trying to be Star Wars as well.
Right. And they succeeded because there were no fight scenes, and that was cool.
Yeah. Do you have any like info on if the fans of the show like this? If
They definitely, the critics liked it a lot, and it got nominated for a lot of awards. They had Best Supporting Actor, Leonard Nimoy. Then they had Captain Kirk, Best Actor. They had the Woman in Bold, Best Actor. And that was from the Horror Sci-Fi Fantasy Academy in the 1980s.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like an Oscar. No, but they did get some Emmys, I think.
Oh.
No, Emmys? What?
That's TV though, isn't it?
Unless I don't know. It was some other American thing that it got nominated, but it didn't win.
Yeah, but do you think it... Did you like it, though?
You know, I actually kind of did. It was kind of fine.
I think I kind of did, too. It wasn't definitely a lot more than paper freaking towns.
Yeah, just don't. No.
Okay, we're not going down that path. Like, even though I didn't really have much info on the show otherwise, I did feel like there were a bunch of parts where they just had really long shots of, like, when you first see their ship.
Just very.
I guess it was just like for the fans of the show. It's been gone for a while now, and it's the ship on the big screen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The effects, though, those effects.
That glorious.
It did win Best Special Effects in the 1980s.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow, it's crazy.
Not much competition there, I guess.
No, it all looked so fake.
That glorious late 70s green screen.
Fantastic.
Just when they're going through space. I don't know if it's like toys or just a cheap computer animation of a thing going like straight that looks very plasticky.
Yeah, it looked like I had opened Photoshop and made like a 5-minute 3D animation. No, not with Photoshop. What? Sure. Anyway, with paint, I guess, and just like moved it around a bunch, and just as an exercise, and then I'd show it to the teacher, and he'd go like, "What the fucking what? What is this? This is a joke, right?" And I'd just be sad and go and masturbate like I usually do.
Watching your project.
Yeah.
It looks real to me.
Really enough. Just polygons. What?
I'm sure that happened in the audience, some of the fans of the show.
You think? You think in the 1980s the people actually were like, fucking, this is awesome, holy shit.
Have you seen those comments on YouTube of movies these days? Like, people watching, like in the new Star Wars trailer or something like, I came.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. They must have been like that, right?
I'm sure.
Because in that age you had like games like Myst and stuff, which were people were like, "What the fuck?"
This was like super awesome for them because all the video game graphics were like just blocks and stuff.
Yeah, basically.
But then this comes out. And
that's the rest of them leaving. The party's over, I think.
Damn it! I was hoping to join Michael
Yeah.
Jackson and the rest of the
Yeah.
dead celebrities.
I was gonna do a
After
cover
this.
of Michael Jackson actually with him on stage.
Ah,
Yeah,
I guess he must have forgotten.
Yeah, I guess, or they just ended. Maybe they didn't want us there.
Maybe I took too long explaining the
Yeah,
part of the movie.
that's
I'm
40
sorry.
minutes. What?
I'm sorry for ruining this for you. This once in a lifetime chance.
Yeah, this is very bad.
Once in an afterlifetime chance. I don't know.
I know I've said it before that this is the last episode, but this one might actually be.
No.
Yeah. No, you're right.
No,
yeah.
we got some more. Who was your favorite character then, though?
Definitely Spock.
Was it Spock?
Definitely Spock.
Yeah, you could kinda like did kind of seem like he didn't want to be there, but I guess that's also his character. Just he's supposed
he's
to be
always
there.
like this. It's just
Yeah, he managed to be kind of funny at some parts too, though.
true.
Like in ways because he's always very logical. He points out how someone just is saying some illogical stuff.
Now I get all the Sheldon jokes from Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah,
Because I have been like, what? He's Spock? How? What? I don't get it. And then now I get it. And now I actually know what Star Trek is. And this is
it's
all
very
right.
educational.
And
It's not a bad, I guess. Not this, at least. I kind of felt like this could have probably, because of how stretched out it was, this probably could have been just an episode of the show. I'm not sure if the plot of this was, like, that important that this should have been the plot of the Star Trek movie. Or if, I feel like this could have just been, like, I don't know how long the episodes are, but I feel like this could have easily probably been done in one episode.
There was a lot of waiting around and a lot of chatting. Just like talking, like with the robot, I got bored of all the chatting. And
the robot? Oh yeah, when the bald-headed girl returns as a robot.
She's just like, just give me the information. No, we won't. Give me the information.
And for a while they kind of try to find the feelings of the original person who the robot is like emulating or something.
But I didn't care about that person. What? Well, who is she?
Well,
I didn't care.
There was some kind of sweetness going on there at some points when, like, we didn't get too much of their relationship. They just talked about how they had some romance at some point.
Yeah.
And maybe they were kind of trying to hide it now. Or something.
Once they talked about that, and I was like, wait, this is coming out of nowhere, and then it's gone. And then I was like, I don't care. What? Okay, she's gone. Cool.
How'd you like Kirk? I was a bit disappointed he wasn't as much of a I don't know what's going on. Maybe he does more of that in the show, but
yeah, maybe.
But he did have some weird parts when he goes like, "Please, sit down."
True. You know, I did like Kirk. He was fine. Yeah, he had some depth. He wasn't just a captain. He was like a retired captain. That always makes things
a retarded captain.
No, yeah, retarded, not retired. No, just he was. It's not just captain. He's retarded also, which just makes for a funny show. Because Kirk's like, hey, come on, guys.
I want to play with the dog.
Okay,
please, give me a ball.
Kirk, listen, Kirk. I don't want you to be the captain of this ship. After you got that brain damage in the last episode, you're really losing control.
I have a ball. I will throw it in the tractor beam.
Wait, you broke the tractor. Kirk, listen, we won't let you be commander of this ship. I'll let you play that you can command. I'll let you sit in the big seat. All right, Kirk. Right? Beautiful.
I made a. I don't know.
I made a doo-doo.
I don't want to go down.
I'm a poopy.
My goodness. Okay, so
I had something else to say.
What did you have to say about this movie?
Yeah, it was a bit boring sometimes.
How did you like the ending twist?
It was good. I liked it.
It's the Voyager thing.
I was like, ooh, that's fun.
It was kind of interesting. That's the thing I thought about this movie. I thought
it was clever.
I thought at some parts this was a bit boring, maybe in some ways, or maybe just kind of drawn out.
But space travel is boring, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess they got that. But I thought it was also very interesting in some ways, and it had some cool ideas in there that have been done probably in science fiction before and after.
True.
But like, I thought it was kind of interesting how it was a robot version of this person on their crew, but it was probably pretty much the same exact, because it had all of the same, like, it had copied the person so kind of perfectly that they could still kind of try and, like, evoke its feelings and stuff.
Yeah, it was cool. And the Voyager idea, it was solid.
That was pretty
solid.
cool, I guess.
Yeah, because it made sense. It made sense logically.
I guess they also had this whole mystery because they go out on this thing. They just know it's something important. It's coming towards Earth, and it seems very powerful and big and stuff.
And it's cool because you get this. I got this feeling like, okay, I'm watching something real powerful here. All right, this is real strong. And then they kept saying it, but it seemed like it was really strong. And then they go inside it, and I'm like, ooh, anything can happen. And then the special effects coming, and I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the part where Spock goes through the space anus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's all sorts of stuff that looks like the graphics for an 80s music video or something.
That was actually, I think, inspired by the Kubrick.
Yeah, I kind of thought that too.
And that one was actually inspired by some airbrush paintings in the 60s.
And that was inspired by a drunken, drugged out person's vomit on a wall.
Yeah.
Look at the colors.
And that one was actually inspired by a guy that had eaten too many oranges, and he had trouble controlling his piss, so he kept peeing on the wall, and that some guy was like, wow, this is trippy. He was on mushrooms, of course, which is the reason that the other one was losing his piss. And anyway,
so Star Trek. Watch that
cool.
now.
It was cool.
There's those two new movies. Maybe one of them at least is on Netflix.
I'd like to watch one.
Maybe I can check that out. It's probably not the same plot at all, but you can kind of see how they've done the characters differently.
Do you want some more Empo trivia for the end?
What do you have?
I have 2 facts actually, but I can only say one.
Oh, can you kind of give me a hint on what they are?
So the other one is on the age of the actors, and the other one is on the bald woman.
I want to know more about this bald woman.
Shit, because that's the least interesting. Anyway.
I want to know more about... Just tell them both.
I guess I will. The bald woman had a really big fit about shaving her hair for the movie. And
she wasn't just a bald woman to begin with.
No. And she actually got insurance just in case her hair didn't grow back.
Oh.
And she kept her hair in a jar. That was cute.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah. And then all the actors had, of course,
because it was
10 years after the series ended.
Oh yeah.
So all the actors had actually, because they're humans, they had aged. So they had to use, oh my god, there's so much trivia, shit. Anyway, they had to use a lot of effects and lighting and makeup to make them seem not old. And they a lot of it. Just
yeah, some of them you don't see too up close.
Yeah. Also, the entire movie was lip dubbed instead of instead of acting in the moment, because
so they just kind of they don't record the audio in the moment, or they play the
no, they do, but they you know those they had these ship controls, they had these screens. And there's some stuff on the screens.
Yeah. Are those the lines of the movie or something? What? I don't know.
No. That's a terrible.
That would be a place to hide
they
them.
did do the scenes, but the only way they could do those computer screens in that era, instead of using real computers because it was so hard, they were using projectors, like actual light projectors.
Oh.
And they were so noisy that they couldn't record the lines.
I see. So if they had recorded
it was like
stuff there.
Yeah.
So they had to record over the stuff afterwards.
Yeah, super cool.
Ish.
So weird seeing how they do all these effects in these old movies.
Yeah, that's done pretty well though. I didn't notice too much.
True, and it had this cool old movie feeling.
Yeah, I guess it did. It had like that. I'm watching an old science fiction film right now.
Yeah, but it didn't try too hard, and it didn't try too little. I think.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how I'd feel about the show. It's just 3 seasons of the old show as well on Netflix. Don't think I'll start watching that now.
No, probably not. Yeah, it's boring.
Yeah, probably. There's that epic fight scene, though, that's on YouTube with Kirk and the Lizard Man.
I haven't seen that.
Dun. Oh, by the way.
What? What are you gonna do? Don't start texting again. We had this problem in the first episode.
I was just gonna say.
What?
I was a bit distracted.
What?
In the beginning of the film, because next to my TV there was a cat, cleaning itself. It looked like this.
What the fuck? fuck?
That's distracting me. See, there's a cat washing itself.
This podcast's really going down the drain at this point.
I will pick out another cat picture to show.
Let's just go through.
Oh yeah, but
cat
speaking of next episode, though, I guess, do you want to say anything more about Star Trek?
No, I'm pretty much fulfilled.
We could make
trivia.
fun of it, but I'm sure others have done that enough already, and it wasn't bad. It was good.
I don't think it was bad. Oh, but the acting though, some
of the acting was quite interesting, but
quite interesting is a great word to describe.
But then it's sometimes hard to tell. Like maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe it's an alien person who talks in a weird way. And
oh shit! I do have something else to say.
Oh, what is it?
The fucking accent.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's Scotty. The ship ain't gonna hold, Captain.
he's like a dwarf from Middle Earth. Just on the ship. What the fuck? What are you doing here?
Get her out of here.
Get her out of the ship.
Also, wasn't there like a Russian guy?
There's also a Russian guy that had almost no lines, and then like a Mexican-sounding guy.
Yeah.
This like IT guy, and he's like, we are losing. What? Well, that's not Mexican.
I don't know.
We are losing
There's some fun.
We are losing the.
I was a bit disappointed that what's his name, Mr. Sulu, didn't have that many lines.
Who is that?
Played by George Takei. He's the Japanese guy.
He's that one, yeah.
I thought he was a major guy in the show, so...
Yeah. Actually...
He just said a few things.
Shit.
He kinda, like, replied to Kirk when he gave commands. He was like, activating warp dive.
Oh, yeah, he's that guy. So they had Asian, Russian, Mexican, and then, like...
It's because in the future all the cultures are together.
But why do they have the accents? Why does this guy have such a thick fucking Irish accent if he's been off Earth for 300 years? Or like human race has already been off Earth.
Maybe he just got bored and was like, I'm gonna start talking in an accent.
I hope no one... I hope someone tells me, because this is like how you measure your friends. You start talking in an accent, and the sooner they tell you, the better the friends they are. And this guy's just been doing it for years. Nobody cares. Nobody listens to him. This sad Irish guy.
They're all just like, I guess he's talking in the Irish or Scottish accent now.
I don't care about him enough to care, right? Because he's weird. Can I have some coffee? He says, fuck off. Just get out.
Will you look at me mustache?
Come on. Oh, it's Irish Day. Let's be leprechauns.
I thought he was Scottish, though.
No,
His name is Scotty.
no.
Scotty the Scot.
I think he's Scotty the Irish.
Scotty Irish.
Scott Irish. That's what I am. And that was funny
some fun
and they
stuff.
just paid it no attention.
Yeah.
And that's what made it all right. Sure.
This
is a thing. I guess.
Because it's a friendly environment.
What?
It's a friendly environment. The Enterprise.
Did you take the work course again, where you're taught about environments? The 6-hour workshops with you're taking those again. Cool. Yeah, nice.
Anyway, that's Star Trek, the motion picture. Because if it was just Star Trek the picture, some people would still come there to just look at a picture on a big screen. Like, that sure is a cool ship.
If it was just Star Trek the motion, it would make no sense.
I don't know. Do the Star Trek. But also, isn't the theme of Star Trek like... What
have I told you about singing in these episodes? Do you remember the last one?
I'm trying to hum the tune of it. Those aren't lyrics.
No.
But I think they had some other like orchestral stuff in there, and at one point they had that music kind of like a different kind of a darker version of it or something. But that's Star Trek the motion picture, and the last dead celebrity is leaving in an old-fashioned car next to us.
Right, I got fucking scared of that.
So I guess we're gonna.
It's so late. Should we go home?
We probably should. Let's just say what we'll. There's no rock, paper, scissors this time. Probably not next time either. I'm gonna figure something out. Next time, I'm gonna win next time.
Right.
But for now, we'll just say what movie we picked from the audience.
And we picked Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist the movie. It's a documentary, so something totally different for next Monday.
Right.
We'll see what happens with that.
Yep.
gonna get political up in
It's gonna be so funny, guys. It's gonna be hilarious. Oh, you're doing an end screen?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be...
Okay, guys.
It's going to be hilarious.
No. I thought we were gonna...
Spock, bring me the sidecast documentary. I want to know what's going wrong in this world of ours.
I can't do a Spock accent,
so
I'll be Irish.
Thank you, Mr. Spock. Mr. Irish Spock.
Anyway, this has been Stories About Stories. And live long and prosper.
Inside in space, Anish.